Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to another, Diablo video. I haven't uploaded any Diablo in a very long time, and that's mostly just because, hey, the seasons are running. Generally speaking, at the beginning of a season there's a lot of excitement, a lot of things to figure out, but usually, since I kind of play a lot of video games nowadays, usually after a week or two I just start slowly but surely playing other games. But now that we are at the very beginning of season number 5, I figured I should give you a little bit of an update on where I'm at right now that the season is out for, I don't know, like a day or two. And now that I've actually been playing quite a significant amount. So last night I accidentally caught myself still playing this game at 3 in the morning. Even though I started it probably about 5 in the afternoon prior to that, and I was completely lost. I know that happens with every, with every single season, but still, like, this is one of those games where I keep coming back to and I just keep playing it, especially when it first comes out. So I think I got about maybe 10 hours played on this character so far. It is going to be a demon hunter. A couple days ago I did ask on the social media as well what kind of character you would like me to play the most, and actually a significant amount of people voted that I should go ahead and play a demon hunter. So there's been a couple of things that I do really want to achieve in this season. First off, this is my character right here. Obviously, it's called Lowko. I got actually the little BlizzCon Murloc here that's meant to pick up my gold. And we got the wings as well from the Legion expansion. But so far, things have been going awesome. I've been running mostly in groups, and my gear is starting to look relatively okay. So one of the new things that is new with this season is this new objective book right here, the Season Journey. And you have different kinds of chapters that you can go ahead and complete. Now, I've managed to complete most of them. I haven't really actually continued onwards with everything yet. I should really probably go ahead and just finish this off. But anyways, one of the main things you can get is the Shadow's Mantle Set. And this set right here is the one that I immediately rushed for right upon hitting level 70. And we got that set relatively quickly. So let's first go over the set and the build that I'm running, and then we'll go, over the different things afterwards. So far, as you can see, the Shadow's Burden set right here is a pretty interesting one. I've never actually used it. I've used Natalya's, I've used Marauders, I've used Unhallowed Essence, and I've actually been collecting those as well in my stash. I got some really good items here already. Yeah, this is actually the set that you get for free if you actually manage to complete the task that the journey gives you. And, or the journal rather gives you. And the funny thing about this one is that it's been reworked quite a bunch. So this one's interesting for the very fact that the 6 set bonus has an insane amount of weapon damage to a single target. So Impale deals an additional 40,000 weapon damage to the first enemy hit, which means that every right click that I do with this thing right here will basically do 40,000 additional damage on top of like the 600% that you also get from the 6 set bonus. And that's basically what this build is all about. I've been running mostly with 4-man groups where we basically work together, and I've basically been in charge of like nuking down heroes or like blue packs or like, Rift Guardians from high HP to 0 in literally a matter of seconds. Like up to like Torment 7 I can one-shot Rift Guardians with like the pretty mediocre rolls that I got right here. So it's been going pretty well. It's actually been going pretty well, and if you group up together, it works extremely nice. Now, obviously this is not going to be the perfect set of gear yet. It's just one of the sets that are available, and it's actually one of the sets that I'd never played before, and its playstyle is actually awesome. I rolled it the entire night last night while gathering gear, while upgrading this gear slowly but surely, and I got pretty much all the mandatory items except for the amulets and the rings. So I'll just mouse over them really quickly. I've been trying to upgrade the area damage here as well, just to make sure I can get some more, AoE damage out of this. We got an ancient one right here as well. Not the greatest rolls or anything, but pretty alright. Got the Shadow Coil here as well. Still need to re-roll those stats, and I also need to re-roll some other things as well. But I've been running out of Death's Breath. Just actually got 12 new ones, but need to be re-rolling a bunch of stuff. Now, the other items that are in here are basically meant to, sustain this playstyle. So the idea here is that I basically, if I play solo, I fold past everything, I roll past everything, and I just go ahead and kill all the big groups while rolling afterwards again. So I got a lot of toughness here to make sure I can stay alive. Since I'm one-shotting everything anyway with my, with my right click, I'm just rolling past everything, stunning everything, and making sure that I can go ahead and, roll more often. So after using Impale, Vault costs no resources for 2 seconds. So as long as I'm using Impale, you can see this little timer starts rolling up. I can basically roll for free. Now we also have this one right here. This one isn't all too interesting. The Ouroboros, I really need to upgrade that. Nemesis Braces, obviously this one is really good in combination with the extra damage that I get from Impale because it's also lightning. So we get 19% additional damage from that one. And I also obviously get this one to spawn extra, champion packs right as you activate a shrine. So this one is really nice for group play, and it's actually pretty decent rolls as well. As far as the rings go, so once again, after casting Shadow Power, Smokescreen, or Volt, take 56 reduced damage for 8 seconds. And since I basically do have the 4-set bonus right here as well with the Shadow Power, it can actually, you know, basically be an infinite amount of extra sustain that you get as long as I'm tapping the E button every now and then. Then we also have, you know, the Holy Point Shot, which is mostly just here for the extra lightning damage. We have the boots, obviously, that I already showed, and we got the Carlay's Point. Impale returns 14 hatred if it hits an enemy already impaled. So since I'm most of the time, you know, nuking down high HP minions, sometimes it takes a couple of hits in order for them to die, especially once we're pushing like Greater Rift 50 plus. You know, sometimes it does take multiple hits for something to die, so this will basically make sure that I can just simply go on and impale more targets. And everything together, I think those are all the items, right? Everything together, it's been working out extremely well. I've actually been having an absolute blast. As far as the skill selection goes that I got singled out so far, Bolas with a Thunderbolt, mostly just to generate more and more of the hatred right here. Then Impale, obviously, we get Fold with the Rattling Roll to stun enemies, so that's nice for team play as well. Could go for the Tumble maybe sometime later. Wolf Companion, obviously, to get some more stuff. We get the Shadow Power. I don't actually need to do a rune with this because of the 4-set bonus of the items that I got. And Fenris with Seath. Just, you know, if I get stuck and, you know, basically as a way to, like, AoE damage people down. So Ambush Awareness, Call that we can single out. Now, the one thing that I have been running into with this build, as you may have already, you know, figured out at this point, is the fact that I will run out of, you know, AoE damage. One of the things that I have been testing out, I don't know if I still have the weapon here. Yeah, this one right here, Lord Greenstone's Fan. It basically gives you like a nice little bit of AoE damage with the Fan of Knives, which can be relatively useful, but for the most part, I find it to be a little messy, and the Carlay's Point definitely is solid. Now, a couple items that I did want to show off. I really should have selected those beforehand, but I got the Unhallowed, or the Unhallowed Essence set going up right here. I got the Natalya set being built up as well. Got the you know, the Marauders spines, but one item in particular that I wanted to show you, where did I put it? It's like a really sweet quiver that I got. Oh, I think I put it over here. Yeah, the Dead Man's Legacy. This is one of those things that you run, especially with the multi-shot builds. There's actually a pretty sweet roll that I got on it, and I got it as like one of my very first rolls. Obviously it's nowhere near perfect yet, but this is gonna boost my damage by a ton, especially once we do start running the multi-shot builds with maybe the Marauder set. Although I'm mostly looking for a Bombardier's one with that one, but maybe like Natalya's or whatever. But anyways, I've been making some solid progress so far in the new Diablo season. Definitely still got a lot of work to be done. If there's any videos in particular though that you really would like me to create for this new season, please let me know. Like, I could go ahead and explain the build guide that I got going on once I upgrade my gear a little bit better, more in depth. That's one of the things I was personally thinking about. And maybe just something of me pushing, like, you know, higher graded rift tiers, either in group or in solo. But if you have any great ideas of something that you would really like me to cover regarding Diablo 3, now that we're in a bit of like downtime while we're waiting for, you know, obviously Overwatch and whatnot to come back up, I, you know, have a lot of time right now on my hand to go ahead and try to exclude or like include the best content that you would like me to make. So why are you right there, Wolf? Wolf, be gone. Why are you between my legs? Stop toying with the with the Murloc. It's all good though. He really wants to stay there, doesn't he? Yep, he just wants to be between my legs. I don't really know why. But anyways, if you have any suggestions, let me know down below the like button in the comment section of this video. And other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!